want to say shows us, but honestly, it's not about you doing anything for us. Is that you guys made your business a priority. And that says a lot on a really beautiful summer night. And as we know here in Canada, we don't have a lot. Or even Jenny B, she's at a friend's cottage and she's still tuning in. So kudos to you, Jen. So that is so awesome. So we appreciate it a lot. Before we turn this over to Sandy, we've got a lot of events coming up, a lot of super exciting events. We've got Nicole going up to Ottawa next week. Then she's coming up to the big booming cottage town where I am in Bancroft. We have our online regional, which is going to be so fun. That is on September the 7th. It's a Saturday. And what we encourage you guys to do is gather your team to your house and have fun. Serve mimosas and Caesars or whatever you want to do to have a good time to get everyone together. And then you're going to tune into the online training. So it's great. You don't have to go anywhere. There's fabulous speakers lined up. And then there'll be a break between each speaker. So as a group, you can sit and chat and ask questions. And more importantly, just gather together and have a good time with team and sidelines and so on. So really encourage you guys to do that. So September 7th, mark that in your calendar. And what else? That's the main ones that are happening right now. As always, anything that gets booked is in our website under events. So take a look through that. So you have everything in your calendar. And then of course, we have our first ever Canadian conference, woohoo, starting October the 1st. That's the Tuesday. We want all of you guys to come and spend 2 nights in Banff with us. Or sorry, yeah, well, we're gonna go to Banff, but I think it's in Canmore. And where you've got lots of different fun things planned. And again, it's just time for us to hang out. We never get time to do that. Even conference, as much fun as it is, it's just go, go, go. And this time we have a loose schedule. We're going to have tons of fun to do all kinds of stuff. So make sure that you have confirmed that you're coming, because we've got 7 chalets booked. So you've got to be there Tuesday till Thursday. And then the conference starts on Thursday, late afternoon. So it's going to be incredible. Canada's first. You have to be there, or you're going to have such FOMO for the rest of your life. This is the first conference. There's only one first. All right, so I am so thrilled that Sandy is back with us. I'm talking to her just about every day, honestly, between the stuff that she does on Facebook, the little things, and maybe you could tell people, Sandy, tonight, what things you do, you know, like your little bits of wisdom that they could tune into in case they want to, because I love that. As Mitra always said to us, plug into the mothership so you keep getting that energy, you keep getting tidbits. And Sandy does these little couple minute things, right, to full webinars. And sometimes, honestly, I get more out of that 2 minutes. It was just such a fabulous idea than I ever thought I would. I thought, oh, I got to go to these big webinars, and I tune into those and I get lots. But she just offers so much crazy value on working up here, right, on our mindset, our habits, so you guys can get what you want out of this business and out of life. And I'm just so grateful that she is so gracious with her time doing that. But then for our team to come on here every single month, the last Wednesday of every month, to share more stuff that you guys can use to grow yourself and then grow your business. So I want to turn it over to Sandy right now so that we can learn as much as we can. Take it over, Sandy.
Thank you, Melissa. I am excited, as always, to be with you guys, and even more so now that I spent 4 days in Seattle getting to know more and more about Juice Plus, and met some of you, I think, that are on this call. And I am passionate about sharing this kind of life-changing information, which is exactly why I do try to create as many plug-in points as I can. Because this information is so darn powerful. It is so life-changing that the more you plug into it, the more impact it's going to have on you. So I do 3 times a week. I do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I do something a little different. It's only about 3 minutes at 8 a.m. Eastern. Mondays is Monday Morning Mojo. It's all about raising your vibration. Wednesdays is Wednesday's Wisdom, which is I'm sharing some of Bob Proctor's wisdom, or I may be sharing some of Tony Robbins or Mary Morrissey, or it doesn't matter. And Thursdays is just a quick tip or trick, just to help you, just help you have some kind of impact and make a difference in your day. So those are just 3 that I've got going. I'm going to restart, starting back up in the fall in September, a reading club that we're studying all of this powerful material. That's open to anybody. So I'll just keep you guys apprised of that. But yeah, check out the Facebook Lives. They are recorded anyway in my business page, or you'll find it on my personal page. Just look up Sandy Rutherford. All right, let me just share. Juice Plus training should be there. There we go. Okay. Everybody seeing my screen okay? Boom. Okay, good. All right, so this is all about mindset, as you know. And we've covered off goals, goal setting, some decision that's, you have to make that committed decision. And this one, I'm going to focus a little more on self-image, because it's a biggie. So how do you, in my past webinars, I've talked about, you're here, your dream goal's up here, it's on a higher frequency. How the heck do you get up there? Because you need to be thinking on the frequency of your dream goal, because you can only attract what the frequency you're on. So you've got to be up on that frequency, because right now you're thinking on the frequency of your current results. So just to recap, how do we get up to that dream goal? 1, you got to get a burning desire for something that you really want and get crystal clear about it, right? That burning desire, that emotional involvement is what ups your energy, your vibration, okay? That helps you get up towards your dream goal. The committed decision is a game changer. The moment you make that all-in decision, I'm making that happen, man, you flip yourself onto a higher frequency and start to think up on a higher frequency. Thirdly, release the anchors that keep you at lower frequencies. That's what we're talking about today, specifically self-image stuff, okay? So your ability to achieve your dream goal will be limited by your view of yourself. I'm going to re-emphasize, every time you see me, you're going to see me re-emphasize the fact that your ability to achieve a big dream goal in Juice Plus or beyond will never, ever be a result of a lack of talent, a lack of capability. It will never, ever be a result of a lack of talent or capability. You've got it in spades. It's the fact that this programming is getting in your way. So this is about self-image today, because it will limit your ability to achieve your dream goals, okay? So how do you see yourself? It's an important question to ask. When you're going through this, I hope you have a piece of paper. Take notes. Take notes on, how does this apply to me? What Sandy's saying, what does it mean for me? What's, with them? What's in it for me? Write down how this could help you towards your goal, okay? So here's the key thing around self-image. Limited self-image, limited results. So I'm going to tell you, each and every one of you on this call has a limited self-image. So do I, so does Bob Proctor, so does everyone. We all have a limited self-image, and your results are limited to whatever your self-image limitations are all about. Okay, there's a direct correlation. And interestingly, negative self-image, negative results. And we've all seen people that seem to just behave badly, they're sabotaging themselves, and they've got a very negative self-image. So the biggest anchors on our self-image are a lack of forgiveness, our inner critic, and we've all got one, not very nice to us, and a lack of self-love and self-acceptance. So forgiveness, I'm going to tell you right now, and I don't have time to go into it, but you need to make sure that you've forgiven everybody. And there's some good stuff on YouTube. Bob Proctor, Law of Forgiveness. There's some Abraham Hicks stuff on forgiveness. You know what? You should be listening. If you think you've got you still resent somebody in your past, it could be 15 or 20 years ago. That's an anchor. You want to let that go. Okay, and you can message me for some suggestions if you want to get at that, but I don't have time for that tonight. Excuse me, it's more the inner critic and lack of self-love that I'm going to focus in on. So here's how self-image works. Your beliefs about yourself, if you go on the left side, It starts there. So say you say, you know, I truly, I don't believe that I would, so I'd love to be earning $20,000 a month with Juice Plus, but oh man, I just don't believe, you know, I'm not worth that much. I just don't believe I'll ever get up there. You know, I'll be lucky if I make 5,000 a month. So maybe that's your belief. So your belief influences your actions. Okay, towards others. You're not going to act like a $20,000 a month earner if you don't believe you are. You're going to act like a $5,000 or maybe $1,000 or $2,000 a month earner right now, and that's going to impact others' beliefs in you. If you're trying to attract business builders, people that yeah, let's go for it, let's build big, let's get some great money going here, let's impact some lives a lot. You're not going to attract those people because the way you're coming across is like you aren't a big player. So that's going to impact others' beliefs about you, and it will cause their actions towards you, which would probably go, you know what, thanks so much, but I'm not sure I'm ready for Juice Plus right now. You know, I may visit it in the future, or I might want to do some due diligence. You know, we've all heard that stuff, right? It's not the right time. And that reinforces your belief. You say, I'm not a big builder. I'm just a littler player. So stop it, right? This is just negative stuff going on. Okay, but that's how our beliefs work. So you've got to really start to understand, start to be aware of the kinds of beliefs that are at play, because they are definitely limiting you. And here's the thing, it's not who you are that holds you back, it's who you think you're not. It's not who you are that holds you back, because you're so much. You have so much talent, so much giftedness, so much capability. It's not a lack of talent or capability. It's who you think you're not. Oh, I'm not one of those big players. I'm just not those, you know, that money kind of person. I'm not a salesperson. It's who you think you're not. And it's BS, okay? Now, the key thing here is that whatever's gone on in your past, if you have not been a big selling kind of person, if you have not been a big earner in your past, who cares? The past has no bearing on your future unless you let it. And for any negative stuff in the past, we're not going to let it. It's important, okay? Because if you keep dwelling on the past, if you keep looking at those clouds, those storms in the rear view mirror, you're going to continue to see yourself as that same person. You're going to stay as that same person. You're going to stay stuck exactly where you are. You're capable of 10 timesing your business in Juice Plus in the next 12 months. You're capable. But you won't if you're going to stay stuck. And your future crashes. The reason I use that word is if you're looking in the rear view mirror, despite the blue sky and the clear roads ahead of you, if you keep looking in the rear view mirror and you're not looking ahead, what are you going to do? You're going to crash your car. You're going to crash your future if you just keep looking at your past. Okay? Is that what you want? No. So, right now, I want you to write down, and I want you to make a decision for yourself. You can even might want to declare it on maybe Team Z or whatever site Melissa would suggest. Declare it out there to your group. The more you declare things outwardly, the more the universe can respond. Make a decision today that the past is the past. You no longer give any energy to the past, because I'm sure you've heard energy flows where your attention goes. If you're giving attention to, I've never been a good salesperson, I've never earned money like that, that's where your energy is going, and people sense that energy. You will not attract great people, business builders, exciting people to work with you if that's the energy you're giving out. Okay, so it really just means that if you feel yourself going there, just go, nope, I'm not looking backwards, I'm only looking forwards. Snap your fingers, snap. Every time you catch yourself doing that, it's an awareness thing. The more you become aware, the better things are. You're going, nope, I'm not doing that. Not looking backwards, I'm only looking forwards. It's a quick little trick, and I'm going to tell you, that snap, write that down. Snap. Do a snap and just stop yourself from going negative and replace it with a positive. It could be this or anything else you want. Nope, I'm a fabulous salesperson. Nope, I'm a fabulous salesperson. Even though the first few times you're saying that, or maybe the first few weeks, you're going, yeah, I don't really believe that. Doesn't matter. Keep messaging yourself. Okay, we've got new positive messaging going in there, and that's how we're going to change your programming. And I stole this slide from my coach, who was doing this with us as coaches. Because he tells us all the time, stop making shit up. Stop. It's just BS what you're making up about yourself. It has no bearing on your future and all the potential and the gifts that and talents that lie within you right now. So stop making crap up. All right. So who are you really? Well, I'm going to tell you something. You are perfection, and you were engineered for success. Why are you perfection? Because every single one of us has perfection at our core. We started out in life that way. Just think of a newborn baby. They are perfection. It's just as they're growing up over the years, they get all this messaging, programming stuff on top of the perfection. The perfection doesn't disappear. It's there within you right now. And you were engineered for success. This is a fact. If we weren't engineered for success, we would have died out as a species long ago. Animals are engineered for success. On the physical plane, they operate, as so far as we know, they operate only on the physical plane. So they are engineered for success because they know how to find food, find shelter, avoid danger, and procreate. Humans were engineered for success. We operate on 3 planes: the spiritual, the intellectual, and the physical. So we were engineered for success on all 3 planes, but we tend to only focus on the physical, right? Getting the results, getting the new house. I need some more money. I need that job. Oh my God, But we have so much within us on the spiritual, intellectual planes, all of us, no exceptions. We were truly engineered for success. You are a magnificence personified. You are engineered for success. You are perfection. You have so much talent and giftedness within you right now. It's staggering, absolutely staggering. So you are truly awesome. You're extraordinary. You're exceptional and successful right now. But you've been conned to believe things about yourself and the world around you based on old assumptions and false conclusions. Some of that messaging went in 10, 20, 30 years ago, and you're still hanging on to those false beliefs. You were conned. Okay? That's not who you are. Your future, your past has no bearing on your future unless you let it. You can start today and decide you're going to pull on all that magnificence within you right now and go after your dream goals. You were also taught to judge from an early age what's right and wrong and good and bad, and we were criticized just in terms of what parenting was all about. And this included you, and it became automatic. And then that sets up a fear of criticism or rejection. How many of us like rejection in network marketing? We get a lot of it. Nobody likes it, right? And then you don't feel good enough. You keep getting all this rejection. You start to not feel good enough, begin to feel like something is wrong with you. Anybody identify with that? Does that resonate? So what's wrong with me? Why can't I become a QNMD or an NMD? Why can't I be up on the stage recognized like everybody else? What's wrong with me? You know what? Nothing. There's nothing whatsoever wrong with you. Nothing. I can't emphasize that enough. Do you ever wonder why when you ask yourself, what's wrong with me, you never find an answer? Because there's nothing wrong with you. That's why. There's truly nothing wrong with you. I want you to fall in love with you. I want you to fall in love with who and what you are, because you're so friggin' magnificent and extraordinary. You're so worth falling in love with. What I want you to do is write this down or just take a snapshot of this, okay? I want you to do this if you haven't started. I know Melissa put this in her message out to you guys. It's a great exercise. And I think I put a similar one like this, not quite as big as this one, but in the Crushing Bonuses webinar. Okay, I want you to write down 10 things great things about you that are consistent with who and what you want to achieve and want to become in terms of achieving your goal. Things you like about yourself, things you admire about yourself. Maybe it's something others have admired about you. Do that and then look in the mirror and say them in the mirror. Say those 10 things in the mirror to yourself. You're going to say them in the mirror and you're probably not going to feel comfortable. That's okay. Do it anyway. Okay? You will get comfortable. as you do this every day. Every day, add 5 new traits. Do that for 10 days. You're gonna have 10 times 5 is 50 plus 10 is 60 traits about yourself. You keep messaging all the things you love about yourself, you're gonna start to feel like, oh, I'm pretty darn good, man. All right, so I want you to do this. Fall in love with who and what you are because you're magnificent. Okay? All right. So in terms of feeling good about yourself and what you're doing with Juice Plus, here's the cool thing. What I want you to do is to get focused on why, what have you got that's so good, so important to share about Juice Plus? Now, I just made up off the top of my head. You can make a much better list than this. But just to give you the idea, like guys, why do you want to share this so badly? Why do you want to share this to attract business builders, people to join your team? Why do you want to share this to get customers? Okay? Because, and here's a quick list. What have you got that is so good and so important to share? You have the answer to depleted nutrients in all our foods today. There's a bigger and bigger concern, right? You have a way to get massive amounts of fruits and vegetables into your kids. I think any mother of young children would go, oh, count me in, right? You have something that can turn diabetes or whatever it is, right? I didn't have the time to go in. I know, and I heard so many really cool testimonials in Seattle this weekend of what Juice Plus has done for various medical conditions, health conditions. So you've got something that can impact whatever. Heart disease or cancer or whatever you've got. That's powerful. You have the absolute healthiest way to release weight. You have an extraordinary way to impact people's lives. So that might turn somebody on. You're kidding. That's neat. I'd like to hear more. You have a powerful source of revenue if you're looking for one. This is why you want to share Juice Plus, because what I want you to get away from, it's not about selling. It's about making an impact. Don't think sales, because there's such negative connotation, negative programming, negative paradigm around selling. Yes, we need to sell to grow our business. Of course you do. Yes, you need to sell some products so that people take the product and receive the benefits. Of course you need to sell it. But don't think selling. That's not what this game is all about. You're not out to make the money off of people. You're out to impact people's lives. So I want you to think, today, I'm not going to sell today. I'm going to impact people's lives today. That's a very different energy. Would you agree that feels like a higher energy? It does, doesn't it? I don't care about selling today. What I want to do today, I want to impact people's lives today. Think impact, not sales. All right. What is the self-image of the person you want to become? So what I would like you to do, take a picture of this, and you can create any kind of dialogue you want to. But I want you to write down all that you can become. How are we doing on time, Melissa?
I don't know what time it is. I can't see on my phone.
You have 6 minutes, Sandy.
6 minutes, somebody said.
6 minutes to 9? Okay. All right, so if you take a picture of this, what you want to do, guys, is just be able to write a neat script for your self-image. And it might be something like this. I walk tall with confidence and ease. I love to share these products. By the way, when you write a self-image script, you want to record it on your phone and just keep listening to it. It's repeated messaging. Again, that's how we're reprogramming. So when you record it, and when you even read it out loud to yourself, read it with emotion. And I'm going to go into why in a second. I walk tall with confidence and ease. I love to share these products and opportunity because I know they have such a major impact on other people's lives. I'm passionate and enthusiastic when I talk about Juice Plus. People love hearing from me and they appreciate me reaching out. I love reaching out to everyone because it's not about the sale, but about an impact. I love selling. I dress beautifully and have a fabulous professional aura. I'm a leader in Juice Plus and the money is coming in every day. I attract great people to me, both clients and reps. I always have a positive attitude, no matter what, because I know everything is happening for me. I'm always on a high vibration, and I know how to course correct if I'm not. So you want to create some sort of script that's talking about the kind of person, if that was you, do you not agree that you would be achieving a higher level of success? You would be attracting people. It's a very much higher vibration. Because we're all attracted to success. We're attracted to confidence. We're attracted to higher vibrations. Okay? So we'd like you to create something for yourself. And I want you to give some quick thought to anything in your past that you can celebrate. Too often we dwell on what hasn't worked in our past. So heck with that. Just park that. We're not going to anything negative. But there are things in your past that you can pick off. It might be back in high school, you got a math award, or you were on the basketball team in university. It could be anything that you really helped somebody one day who was in real trouble, and you were so good with helping them. Give your attention to any accomplishments, times you made someone feel better or positively impacted. Your values, celebrate your values. Your strong work ethic, taking initiative, assuming responsibility, making a big decision. Remember when you made a big decision and you had to really, but you did it. Your ability to listen and make others feel important. Give your attention to raising great kids, committed to personal development, your volunteering, your community work, how you supported someone, great career accomplishments. Because guess what? You have so much to celebrate. So why do I want you to do that? Because that's a springboard for remembering the emotions, the wonderful emotions of the things that you can celebrate in your past, and you can carry those to your future. Give all your mental energy to everything wonderful and good about you. You have so much to celebrate, past, present, and future. Feel the memories. Remember the feeling of that award or when you did that neat thing. Remember what it felt like and bring that forward to today. Feel it. And now you're going to start remembering your future, because you want to be operating from your future. You want to be operating from that self-image we just talked about. That I do feel confidence, that I have been awarded on stage and recognized in my new level as an NMD. Remember that feeling right now when you walked on the stage and Mitra and Melissa were there to welcome you to the stage and everybody was cheering? Remember that feeling? It's powerful when you remember your past, your present, and your future. It's your whole story. So get jazzed about who and what you are, guys. You're magnificent. You're friggin' awesome. You are so much. And the emotion is critical, because that's what will move you into action. Emotion is motion. If you're just saying all the stuff, yeah, I feel, I walk with confidence and ease, and I'm now attracting great people. You can say all that till the cows come home, and it's not going to make a difference. When you get more jazzed about it, when you engage at the emotional level is the subconscious level where all that programming is. You will start to impact your life. And with that emotional higher vibration, you get jazzed, you're going to want to take action. Okay? Emotion is motion. So for those of you that started on that crushing bonuses, when I gave you a kind of a game plan, why might you not be getting the right results yet, or the results you're looking for? Not enough emotional involvement. You said you were in, but really you're using excuses. It's summer, people have gone, kids are out, and you're not in action. You're not in enough action. Okay, I'm going to tell you the material works. If it's not working yet, you're not working it right. You got to own that. Okay, and I'm here if you want to bounce ideas off. Emotion is motion. Okay, again, I'm here. If you want to get involved in the success system called Thinking into Results, I'm happy to chat about it. Just book a call. If you haven't booked a call with me yet, book it. It's free. There's no obligation. I'm not going to convince you to become involved in the coaching program. I am going to share with you what it's all about. It may not resonate. That's fine. I'll help you regardless. So book that call with me right there. That's the address. 902. Sorry. Thank you, Melissa. That's it.
That was so good. Sandy, can you just stop sharing your screen for me so I can see some of the people?
Yeah, sure, sorry.
That's all right. That is so, so great. Sandy and I were talking about this yesterday and today, and I think the day before that, and I think this is like the key piece of it all. You have to have that emotion, not just going through the motions. And I know that I was guilty of doing that, doing a lot of the stuff Sandy had told me, but kind of multitasking at the same time. I'm listening to stuff, but not really. There's no emotion there. So I can't encourage you guys enough to do that. Get into motion. So I'm not going to challenge you guys. I'm just going to ask you who is up for it to do this, as Sandy said, for 10 days. You look in the mirror and you say 5 positive things about yourself. And then tomorrow you do 5 new ones plus the ones from today. And then the third day you do 5 new ones plus those 10, and so on. So we're at 50 in 10 days. I'm going to do it. I'm going to commit to that. And you know how awful I am at committing. I commit to everything, but how consistent I am, that's another thing. But I am going to do this for 10 days. And I want to know who else wants to do this too. And let's see what can happen. And then the other thing, I was talking to somebody else about this today, is to do your DMO and then let it go and focus on this kind of work for the month of August. Get your vibration lined up with where you want to be, where you want to go. I know I was so guilty of, oh my gosh, I need to work another hour. I've got to do more calls. I've got to do more. And you're not giving yourself any time for the universe to say, okay, I'm going to do that with you. It's just sort of like all over the place, and you're not in the right vibration. You're coming from a place of, what's the word that I used? Desperation, as opposed to inspiration. So let's try to turn that around. And as Sandy said, remember our future by being so jazzed about something that already happened, and focus on all of these teachings she's been doing. If your mind's exploding, reach out to her. She'll help you. You can go back to the team calls that we've done, or the recording that she did. Was it just last month, when the one going for your goals, the different things?
Yeah.
It was pretty recent.
That was last month.
And all those things that you can be doing on that work on you and your mindset and getting your energy right. So I'm going to do that for 10 days. And then for August, I'm going to do my DMO, what I'm supposed to do, because I'm doing the work. And then I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to focus on all the other stuff. So who is in? Who wants to join me and try this? People are like,
there's lots going down the side there. That's great. Woohoo.
Good. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. We've got lots of events, so check out the team website, and we will see you next Wednesday. Book your flights for conference if you haven't already. Thanks again, Sandy, so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, take care.